Yo. Wow, that's so perfect, guys. You guys did that applause on perfect time and not before. I love that. Um, that's what we call movie magic, guys. Welcome to Hollywood. Um, we're not in Hollywood. How goes it, good people? My name's Anya. I'll be your host tonight. Welcome to LA School of Comedy open mic. We got a Funky Friday. Let's clap it up, clap it up. Or when I be hosting, it kind of be Fuck It Friday. It's whatever you want to call it. You feel me? We out here. I don't know. I just mentioned Hollywood. Anyone else ever been to Hollywood? Are you guys from LA? I don't know. I'm asking a lot of questions. My crowd work be hard. I ask too many questions. I'll be like on a day. I'll be like, well, tell me more. Like, bitch, nah, just one thing, and I gotta just pivot. I gotta make that. That's the joke. Hollywood, bruh. I live in Hollywood now. Funny enough, I moved from Inglewood, so I went from wood to wood. In LA. Pause that. For the homies watching at home, pause. But Inglewood and Hollywood are very different. And it was crazy. Not only did I live in both places that ended with wood, but I also lived like kind of close to like the cemetery in both places, which is kind of crazy, right? Inglewood Cemetery versus Hollywood Forever. Very different vibes. Inglewood Mortuary, Inglewood Cemetery is if you go in there, you probably visiting someone that you know there. You probably are mourning, or might even be in the part of the procession. You feel me? Hollywood Forever, white people just go there whenever for whatever. They be doing concerts and shit there. I'm like, y'all ain't uncomfortable. Imagine trying to mourn your family, and you got Tyler the Creator, Sugar on My Tongue playing at max volume behind you. That's fucking annoying. Y'all sick as fuck. People are resting. Let them people rest. I'll be damned if somebody invited me to an event at the cemetery. Bitch, no. Never, nigga. Fuck around. Why would I go to a cemetery? The only time I want to go to a cemetery, honestly, if I'm not visiting somebody, is if it's me. They just throw me in. That's where I'm going, I guess. I don't know, when it comes to funerals, not to get too dramatic in here, but I told my homegirl that I don't want to have a regular funeral because I didn't live a regular life. You feel me? I want to do something that I call a surprise funeral. That's how I want to drop it on them. You feel me? And it's a silly thing, but it's a very serious thing, so we're going to be laughing and serious. But like I said, let's say my time comes. In my final moments, I'm going to send my best friend a text. It's time. She already know what it means. She doesn't like this joke, but this is real. I'm saying it's time. So I'm a pass, but nobody's going to know. We're going to keep it real secret. Suddenly, a partyful invite will go out to everyone I know and love. Pull up, man, Anye Mansion party going up to like 2 nights from the time I pass, but they don't know that's the date. But 2 nights, we're going to schedule it 2 nights from when I pass so they could get the body ready. Boom. So party. Everybody pulling up. DJ going crazy. The vibes is immaculate. Drinks flowing. Open bar. Damn, this shit lit. Everybody turn. Suddenly people starting to ask, where's Anye? Where's the man of the hour? What the fuck? Where's this shit lit? But where Anye at? Suddenly, after enough people ask, the party's gone enough, maybe like 30, 40 minutes of the party, so the alcohol really start flowing through your veins. And now, time to present the man of the hour, Anye. And then they're going to bring my casket down, and it's going to be a spiral staircase. But it's going to be on beat still. The DJ not going to turn the music off. Just turn it down so they can say, Anye, and then turn it back up. So how you going to be mad and you playing good music? Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 and the 2000. Girl, you working with some ass, yeah. You're bad, yeah. Good shit, like, it's gonna be a vibe. Surprise funeral. Like, that's not crazy. I just want y'all to have fun. I just want y'all to have fun, y'all. Like, that's my whole goal. I want y'all to have fun. Enjoy yourself. Speaking of enjoying myself, one thing I really enjoy is occasionally smoking weed, guys. Occasionally. Socially. Sometimes by myself, but it's still socially because it's for when I go outside. But that's different for me. I smoke because it's like to get closer to my Lord and Savior. Like, I don't smoke just for fun. I do this to get higher because I'm getting away from the devil. A lot of people be smoking for no reason, man. Some people be doing the vapory. I don't participate in the vapory. I personally am not a fan. When it comes to the vapory, I think if I'm smoking for no reason, is not it for me. But they are addicted. People who do the vapes, they do be addicted. One of my homies is really addicted. I was riding with him somewhere, and he proceeded to like ask me where his vape was. I'm like, bro, why'd I have that? He starts patting himself down next, like, where's my vape? He proceeds to get up and take the whole seat out of his car to find the vape underneath. I'm in the passenger seat. I'm like, bro, you tweaking. He's like, bro, you don't get it. I just missed the flavor. I said, mint got you acting like this? Mint? Come on, dog. Who are you fooling? That's not, come on, bro. Who are you fooling? I know my time is I got like 3 more minutes. I try to warm y'all up in the show. How y'all feeling now? Y'all feeling good? Clap, clap, clap. Make some noise, make some noise. Are we vibing? We vibing. I've been revitalizing my rap career. SoundCloud, hate to see me coming. That's for the people at home. I always want to like try to give y'all some new stuff. I know I always have like so much random stuff in my brain. Let's talk about this while I'm still mad about it. Guys, I feel like Hollywood be pissing me off because y'all be prioritizing the wrong things. I feel like they like dogs too much. I feel like I like my dog, but I feel like I don't like dogs as much as like these people be liking their dogs. Listen, all right, you look at the Marvel universe, right? You got Blade. Sounds like a great film. You got a great actor behind it. All this, the movie can't come out. They can't finish the script. They can't put the movie out. You got Wonder Man. Won an Emmy. They still canceled that. What is going on? But then you look. Air Bud Part 2 coming out. No whole bar. They always drop like another Air Bud. Another Air Bud. It's good, Chief. Can you believe they're making another Air Bud movie? Join us in frustration. People pissing me off too because in the comments, people are already like judging the movie, like being hella like critical about this movie that's about a dog playing basketball. Say, I would have tuned in, but I just saw this dog is not a pure golden retriever. I will not be watching. I'm like, what? Because it's not the right. It's a dog playing basketball. I don't even. Why are you sticking? Why are we acting like you gotta like? Bitch, this dog can have 7 legs. You can't say shit. He hooping. Like, why are we drawing the line at the breed? See, when people was commenting that, I knew he wasn't ready for a black Superman. I knew it wasn't gonna happen. I just shut my dumb ass up. I sent that to the homies recently. I was like, I saw something that said Michael B. Jordan said to be the next Superman. I sent it to the group chat. I don't give a fuck who said it. I don't no source. I'm sending it. Homie gonna call me. Oh, what the fuck? Superman can't be black? I said, what? Superman can't be black. Like, you talking about the dude. He not even from Earth, first of all. So why you worry about his color? Secondly, he got extreme bounce. He jump over stuff all the time. He got super bounce. You can see his underwear most times. He powered by the sun. I don't know. Sound like a nigga to me. He's weakened by rock. That's up. Come on. Let's talk about it. I'm all for blackifying old movies, though. I think we should niggify older movies. I love that. I love the idea. Let's do Harry Potter. Let's make him black. Let's do Darius Potter. Fuck with me. Darius Potter. I just imagine, like, okay, his parents ain't there, but he live with his grandma. Okay, well, we like a religious twist. Like, she be working in the church, so he's fighting like demons and Dementors. Like, that's the whole movie. Directed by Tyler Perry. We got Darius Potter and the Half-Blood Crip. Whoever wants to invest, we can get it done. I'll close with a really fun one. I like let's do E.T. in the Hood, bro. It's one of my favorites. This one I actually have a lot of the script written, so we can tap in. We can make this happen today. Just imagine, like, I'm gonna paint the scene, bro. Like, some homies is out in front of a local liquor store, soliciting, hanging out. Suddenly, oh shit! Oh, it's an alien, cuz. Oh shit! Good thing you landed over here. If you landed over there, we would have had beef. He was on beef with the alien. I don't know. We continue, right? E.T. now grows up in the hood. He's learning to roll dice. He's at the function. He's turned. Finally, E.T.'s old enough, and they take him on a lick. What? Not just any lick, guys. It's a masterful lick. The TV pops right off the wall. The safe opens first crack. Cash and jewels everywhere. They're just grabbing it up. As they get out, they're in the whip. They're getting in. They hit the corner. The cop is on their tail. How are they going to get away? Suddenly, the window goes down in the back seat. E.T. puts his finger out. It starts glowing as the lowrider glides into the sky. E.T. 40 crib. He banged the set. His first words of the entire film, he banged the set. The whole Magic Johnson Theater crying, emotions. I have a vision, guys. And for your donation of $5 a day, for the next 62 years. It's gonna take some time, y'all. I got a 9 to 5. It's gonna be a weekend project. We're gonna get it done if we believe. All right. We're gonna get into the show, man. We're gonna have some fun in here. We got some fun people in here. I'm excited to see everybody perform and have a great time. You will get the light at 2 minutes, so no panic. You got 2 minutes. Punch out your joke. Maybe close with something strong. If you got something strong, you can do it under 2 minutes. I'm gonna call it up as we go. So coming to the stage for the first time, my homie. Y'all clap it up for Xavier!
Like he already said, this is my first time, so take it easy on me. But I do want to keep ritual. I start every single show the same, and that's with a message, and my message is protect and respect black women. Okay, y'all can be louder than that. Okay, because I was going to say, I don't have to fight nobody in here. You feel me? I'm big on that, you feel me? But like I said, I don't have no jokes for real because it's my first time doing this, so I'm going to get up here and I'm going to talk about some things I hate, and I'm going to hope that y'all hate it too. First thing I hate men. Oh. I know y'all looking at me, y'all like, Xavier, you're a man. You're a traitor to your kind? Yes. And truthfully, I identify as a nigga. But that's a conversation for another day. But I want to go back to my main point. You feel me? I hate men. Mostly because, like, men ruin everything. You feel me? Men ruin everything. And then, like, the main thing that men ruin is being a man. Like, that's the fucked up part about it. Like, you look around and you look at the old definition of man, and you look out and you be like, this ain't man. This is not the old definition of man. And I'm not saying that they can't be sensitive, because I'm a sensitive guy myself. I'm a Cancer. You feel me? Give it up for the Cancers in the room if there's any. You feel me? No, we're not around. It's not a lot of us. You feel me? I think God didn't want a lot of crybabies on the earth. You feel me? I don't cry literally, but sometimes I just cry inside because I'm a man. But the funny thing about it that I think though is like being a man always had this hard sentiment to it. And then, like, you look at it now, it's like everybody wants to be on something. Everybody don't want to be on that no more. And I'm like, that's fine. I like a soft life. I want a soft life, too. You feel me? I don't want to work. You feel me? I don't want a 9 to 5. But I'm kind of already set up in the patriarchy because I'm a man, so sucks. But, another thing I think about a lot, too, is, like, you ever been out and about and, like, things go wrong? Who the first person that want to speak? 9 times out of 10, it's a man. Mm-hmm. And the fucked up part about it is 9 times out of 10, he don't know what the fuck he talking about. But he explaining like he know what the fuck he talking about. You feel me? Case in point, just earlier, this man right here to my left was telling a nice woman that came in, oh yeah, it's cool. They come in, they gonna be all right. It's gonna be packed in a little bit. Then he let out his mouth that this is only his second time here. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? You over here opening your mouth explaining shit. And you don't know shit, but you wanted to feel like you know. You feel me? Another reason why I say I don't really want to be a man and I say I identify as a nigga because there's a lot of other men that I don't want to be grouped with. You feel me? Case in point, once again, not to get on your ass too much, but white men. I'm not saying that y'all all racist because I've met some very good white men in my life. You feel me? My manager is a white man. I love him to death. That's Big Ron. Shout out to him. But it's a lot of bad examples too. You feel me? Men groups I don't want to be grouped up with. Proud Boys, Red Pill Men. All things started by who? Say it with me now. White men. Oh, yeah, thank y'all. You see, y'all know, too. See, it's okay. And the white men in the audience already said they know what's up with it. They know what's good. It's the things that's bad in the world. And I don't want to be like a symbol for what's bad in the world just because I was born male. You feel me? So sometimes I think about that. I kind of compare it to being black. But once again, that's a conversation for another day. Another thing I think about, with men always being the first ones to speak up. Another thing I think about is, men are very messy. Like, think about it. The messiest person the person that's over there chatting, starting rumors in the back, it's a man, ain't it? It is. Starting it up, getting it going every single time. And that's why I say it, like, I hate men. I wish we could be better, but I don't think we can.
Damn.
I really don't. I'm sorry. I'm at a point now where I don't think we can be fixed. Like when they said start shooting them, I believe that. That was messed up. You know, I thought about it. I was like, but you know, some of them, crazy. Another thing men messed up, hygiene. Who the mustiest person you know? It's a man, ain't it? You feel me? And that's the thing that killed me. I was having a conversation in the group chat I thought was really funny. You know, we was talking about lotion. And, you know, I'm a black man. I don't know about the rest of y'all in here, but I'm a black man. We get ashy. You don't know what ashy is, you probably ashy. But we talking about lotion because I put on some and then they're like, hey, bro, it looked like you got glitter on your face. I said, oh, yeah, I borrowed some lotion from my homegirl. You know, nothing to think about it. You know, somehow, some way, it got to, you probably lotion your ass. And I sat there for a second. I said, hold on. Am I being fried for lotion in my ass? Like y'all not lotioning y'all booties? And it just so happened that it correlate. This is my FBI agent at work. I get on Blue Sky. If y'all don't know what Blue Sky is, go ahead and download it. It's a great community, especially for our black people. Once again, that's a conversation for another day. Y'all know who y'all are. But my point being is, it was an ashy booty nigga on my timeline. And when I say ashy, I mean it was like ghost white. That was ghost booty. You know ghost booty? You ever seen a white booty before? Not y'all. Yeah, I know y'all seen white booties, but like, you know, I'm not chicken cutlet booty, but it's just ashy. I'm talking about straight. Ain't been lotioned in weeks. And it made me think. I went back. I sent it there. I said, this how y'all look. This how y'all look. That's how I sent it to the group. I said, I took the picture. I saved it. I'm sorry to that man. I don't know. There was a girl. He was I'm sorry. I'm going to share you. I sent it to the group. I said, this how y'all look. They said, I'd rather have that than glazing my cheeks up. I said, oh. And this is another reason why I hate men. The homophobia mixed with homoeroticism. Like, why you pushing both at the same time? It's like, I can't get it. Who said I was in it? Why did you even phrase it that way? Look at the way you phrased it. I sent you an ashy booty. You know what you said? Yeah, because you be glazing your cheeks up. Like, who says that? Like, why did you use glaze? It's just lotion. Why'd you use glaze? Is that what you... Ugh. And for a quick second, I had to look at the homie, and I literally said, why did you use glaze? Whole group chat went silent for 2 days. It blew me, because I was just like, why? Why did you use glaze? He didn't want to respond. Everybody in the group chat just put the laughing emoji on my response. I'm going to get off men for a second. Another thing I'm going to talk about, I hate reactions. Why the fuck did Apple create reactions? Now people feel like they don't have to respond because they sent you a reaction. And I be looking like, do y'all know what the fuck reaction means? Words have meanings. It's a literary crisis in this community. I also hate that. Because words really do have meanings. And I get back to reactions because do you know what a reaction is? Ain't no fucking words to that. So why you didn't respond to my message? I can kind of take the thumbs up every now and again because some messages don't need a response. I heard you. Heard. I say heard, though. I'm a chef, though. That's another thing. We'll get back to that. But, yeah. I just feel like I hate reactions because now you don't want to speak. Now it keeps us from talking. We got a communication problem. I don't know if that's everywhere, but it's most definitely in this country. Mm-hmm. And that's another thing I hate. Because we all humans. We should be getting together, having a good time, talking, conversing. So a lot of nice people here. I hope that y'all go ahead and talk, converse, meet somebody new. Because that's what life is about, coexisting. And that's what jokes are about. Jokes are nice to have, sit there and laugh. I'm going on a tangent because, like I said, this is my first time, and I'm trying to pull back. What was my pullback? Oh, yeah. Once again, things I hate. I hate Apple. I do hate Apple But Apple got me in a fucking chokehold, and I'm gonna tell them the truth because I don't want no other phone. Because there's a lot of stigma with not having an Apple phone. Because you know that green text message. I do hate that motherfucker. I don't even know why. What's wrong with it? It's an Android. Ain't nothing wrong with the phone. The phone work. Phone's just meant for communicating. I should love it. I just talked about communicating, but I hate Apple. But I love them at the same time because I need my blue messages. I hate Apple because they want to take my lunch money every single day. At the worst time. And the fucked up part about it is I know that y'all listening. Once again, FBI agent. You feel me? So tell them stop taking my bread when I need it. Apple always come in and take your bread right when you need it. And most, like, I don't know about, you know, the other people in the room, but the black people, we use Cash App. And Cash App don't tell you what Apple took. It just say Apple. And when you look at that bill, you be like, what was this for? What did I buy? Whole time it's something that you very much so do need. Something that you're probably using at the moment. But at the same time, Apple, I gotta eat. You feel me? I'm an actor. You feel me? I'm on a show. I'm on a hit show. It's called Rooster. You feel me? We're actually Emmy nominated for HBO. Thank y'all. You know, shameless plug. Shameless plug. But I'm still broke. I still do Uber. That's fine though. You know, I'm getting my bread up. I'm getting my bread up. One day I'm gonna be good. But within getting my bread up, I need to just. Within getting my bread up, I need to just find my pocket. And once again, that's my point. I need to find my pocket. This has been Things I Hate. I hope that y'all liked it. Y'all can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky, all is Xavier Beloved. That's my name. It's Xavier Beloved, like dearly beloved. We are gathered here today. Most definitely find me on TikTok. You gotta add a 13. That's my favorite number. Love y'all. Thank y'all. LA School Comedy.
Hey, turn up, man. That was fun, man. See, talking about things he hated. Well, we didn't hate that set, man. Keep the vibes positive, man. Clap it up one more time for Xavier, man. It's an Emmy-nominated show? Emmy-nominated show? Clap it up for that. What the fuck? That's fire, bro. Major props, bro. We're just going to keep the vibes going, keep the ball rolling. Y'all know me when I host. I don't like to kill too much time in between our great comedians. I know you guys at home are eagerly waiting to see who goes up next. Y'all go ahead and start making some noise for John Rodway.
This is as high as this mic stand goes. You rearrange the furniture. Stole that line from you. Okay, wait a second. It's white, right? Okay. You know, speaking of hygiene, I think we're all pleased that, for me, the first Friday of the month is shower day. Just a segue from Xavier's awesome set there. I'm doing this because I don't work anymore. I used to work, was an engineer, went to college for engineering, didn't make the best grades, probably could have done a little bit better. In retrospect, I think I could trace my college performance to 3 words: bong hits. But I ended up with a career and everything. And the last thing I worked on before I retired was the guidance system for the next generation of nuclear missiles that come out of the silos in Montana and Wyoming. A high pressure gig. Lots of overhead there. And it occurs to me that the best way to prevent all-out nuclear war is to just make an announcement to the world that I worked on the guidance system. I mean, if you push the button, you have no idea where these things are going to land. So I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose. Not the bong or anything. I don't know. But I finally decided to hang it up. And, you know, after a few months, I was getting kind of antsy. My friend Ray, who was also a retired engineer, he's always doing projects, and he's done like solar on his house and all this crazy stuff. He's like, you need a project. You know, you need something you can get your hands around. So I was like, okay, so I look around, and I realized, you know, I can get my hands around my toaster. So I modified my toaster. I made it such that at random intervals, it will burn an image of Jesus onto the side of a piece of toast. That sounds bad enough, especially since I'm an atheist. And I know that sounds bad. That's not even the bad part. I put a note on it saying, toaster, free, works. Drove it to a Hispanic neighborhood and left it on the curb. I'm watching the news every day to see like where the pilgrimage is. And I put it in a place where there was maybe some decent parking because, I mean, you know, once it has an apparition like that, parking is terrible. Went to the mall, it's a couple of months ago now, went clothes shopping with my ex-wife, who is here tonight. Yeah, that's a whole nother set. That's a long set.
What's the point, huh?
Yeah, tell ya. Anyway, we park, we get out of the car, and we're going up, and it was the Century City Mall, which is a nice mall. We're walking through the underground parking. There's a Tesla Cybertruck parked in a handicap spot. And I'm like, oh, Tesla in a handicap spot. Huh. We go up and, just a few hundred feet. There's another Tesla Cybertruck parked in a handicap spot. And that's when I realized that Tesla knows its customers well enough to know that if you buy a Cybertruck, you're probably handicapped, and you get a handicap placard for free. I mean, it's got to be true. There's just no way that. I'm not going to test it out. While we were at the mall, there was an ad for a wireless bra. I was like, wireless bra? A wireless bra? Why would you want to connect a bra to the internet? If it's for photographs, it seems like the more popular one would be men's underwear. Just saying. Oh gosh. I'm extremely LA now. You know, I have a bootleg Under Armour shirt on that a friend of mine brought back from Thailand. So that's LA. But I grew up in a tiny town in southern Louisiana. My father delivered like 3,500 babies. He did hysteria treatment on thousands and thousands of women. Got away with it for quite a while. It's weird having a gynecologist for a father. At the dinner table, he would constantly go, "Scoot up, just a little farther." I'm like, I'm right at the edge of the seat. If he dips his finger in the butter, I'm out of here. I'm just kidding. He never ate with us. I was gonna do the joke about his medical library and reading all those, and then the first time I had sex, but there are too many women here tonight, and I'm going to skip that one. But
yeah, do it.
Okay, so it's weird having his medical library at home. By the time I was 12, I had pretty much read every single book that was up there, and a lot of them were gynecology books. So my first, look at gynecological properties was an unusual one. So then the first time I had sex, I was like, oh, that's when I realized all of the other pictures I looked at had like diseases and stuff. And so I was like, don't look at Playboy magazine. This is back in the 30s when I was young. Don't look at books on how to do hysteria treatment. I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll stop pounding on the vagina at this point. My first name is John. My middle name is Blair, and my parents were educated and not rednecks. They never said anything racist, especially for southern Louisiana. But they named me John B. John B. And if you I don't need to do it for you, but just do that in your mind with a redneck accent, and you'll see what I mean growing up as John B. there was a show where the guy was named John Boy, so everybody called me John Boy. Then there was a show where the guy was named JR, and everybody called me JR. I had to leave town. I mean, I honestly had to leave town and go to college, you know, for the bong hits to drop the B. Tune my guitar and drop B tuning for you guitar players. EADG AE. That's not the worst name, though. I read a Dear Abby advice column, and a woman had written in and said her sister wanted to name her girl child, this is a true story, chlamydia or bidet. I was like, oh my God. If you walk around the hospital trying to find a name for your kid, you're way too late, and that's how you name your daughter syphilis, you know. Oh my gosh. I never had kids. Have a few wayward stepchildren, but never had kids. And you know, there's fear of like, what if something goes wrong and blah. And my fear was like, you know, what if they're not funny? I just don't know what to do. Remember the purple beloved dinosaur that kids love named Barney? Yes. Barney was hauled into Beverly Hills Police Station day before yesterday after some kid's mom called the police. They let him go after they realized he was just holding an actual eggplant. So I ordered from Amazon a big multi-pack of incense. And when it came, I opened it up, and there was no incense there. It was a can of shaving cream. And it was not just shaving cream. It was like Barbasol shaving cream, and I swear it was like from the 1950s. I was like, they shipped this thing in a time machine. I'm looking at it. So I called customer service after repeated attempts to find the right number, and talked to a nice lady, Sanjeesh, I think. And she said, well, we can't take back personal items, but just keep it and we'll refund the money. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. So I immediately went back on Amazon and ordered 100 dildos. Then I called again, and incredibly, they may only have one customer service person, but you know, I talked to Sanjeesh again, and you know, and I'm like, I bought these dildos and I tried them all, and you know, I don't like them. And then I'm on the phone with her, you know, and I'm like, well, about 90 of them all the way in, and you know, the rest of them probably about halfway in, you know. So she's like, okay, well, we can't take, she didn't know it was me, you know, so we can't take back personal items, but we'll refund you and keep the money. So then I opened an Amazon store for myself. And now I sell slightly used dildos on. I mean, that's a bad one. I do notice, speaking of dildos, I do notice that people are doing some sex work on the side, even though they have regular jobs. So I've been trying to do that. Yeah, I'm on the customer side, of course, but trying to do that too. Oh my gosh. I'm going to see a guy named Ed Sheeran tomorrow, and I promise you that if I see a black person there, I will immediately contact everyone here just so you know that I saw a black guy at Ed Sheeran concert. That dude is as white as...
Nah, he black.
I don't know if you can get any whiter than this guy. Oh, what else have I got? Oh gosh, I try to be nice to everybody. I only make one exception, and that is Alexa. I just can't be nice to Alexa. She's just not nice. So anyway, learn from me. I gotta go, but you know, let me make the mistakes. The aisle with all the toilets in Home Depot, not the restroom. Oh, no, learn from me. It's not a date if they want you to pay their rent. And finally, harder is a terrible safe word. Thank you so much.
Where can we find you?
John Rodwig, Instagram.
Is there a restroom?
Yes, ma'am. It's gonna be cut through here. Yeah, it's a great time to go. Definitely, if you want to go to the bathroom or anything like that, it's definitely the time to go. You want to go when the MC is up. Let's try not to interrupt our other comedians. I know y'all was laughing when I said that shit, but nah, Ed Sheeran for sure black. Yeah, that nigga black. First of all, he a ginger, so he right there. It's a lot of the same letters. That's for the thinkers. That's for the thinkers. Also, I don't know. Shape of You is hard, nigga. Like, that shit hard, nigga. And niggas know good music, bro. You make good music, we'll fuck with you, bro. It's not hard. It's not hard to get a black card. You know, the nigga get one. You talking about baby names, bro. I love white people. Y'all. You saying the baby names would be crazy if they, like, named after diseases. White people, y'all be naming y'all kids, like, tasks. Like, bitch, what you be? Your name is Hunter, nigga. That's a task. Parker, nigga. That's a task, nigga. I park my car. He's a Parker. I mean, like, that shit kind of crazy, but I mean, I think some of them names would be hard. Like Anemia, that'd be hard. That's a cool name. That would be tough. Like, there's some cool ones in there. Like, you get in the hospital, you get creative, you could do some shit. I have no kids, so I'm just, saying whatever. We're going to clap it up. We bring to the next person. You got the next comedian come to the stage. Good friend of mine, I know, bro. I know you're going to make y'all laugh. So y'all clap it up and make some noise for Junior Marlino.
What is going on, LA School of Comedy? Can everybody hear me? Yeah. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here on a Friday night. Yes. Gotta shout out my man Jason Ham, by the way. Recently did a production gig, phenomenal camera work. You guys need pictures, video, anything production related. Jason Ham is the man. Phenomenal job. Cannot stress that enough. Very funny. One of my favorite names is Pajamas. Pajamas, I think it's like spelled pajamas, but pronounced Pajamas. It's a great name. Love that name. I was got a couple of some things have happened in my life. Went to Disneyland recently with my 83-year-old grandmother. Yes. First thing she does, floors it to It's a Small World. And by the way, It's a Small World is basically the senior citizens nightclub. Yeah. They hear that song, they're like, ooh, that is my jam. It's a small world after all. They're like, turn it up. Next thing I know, mobility scooters everywhere. Yeah. Mobility scooters. If you think a packed Disneyland with mile-long lines is chaotic, try adding a few hundred mobility scooters whizzing around. Yeah. It was basically Mario Kart with a turbo powered by oxygen tanks. Everybody know Mario? Yeah. Bumper car sponsored by the AARP, the Association of Retired Peoples. End up having a great time. By the way, never been more afraid of something with a basket on the front. Those things are dangerous. Grandmother, she ends up smashing a lady's leg into the wall. Then she honks like she's the victim. Like, boo, hey, what's going on here? We have a great time, even with the matching Disney T-shirts my uncle buys the whole family. Everybody knows those matching Disney T-shirts. Only problem, he doesn't buy them at Disneyland. He buys them from some guy in the parking lot, sir. Yes, he does. Those things were so bootleg, Mickey looked like he owed people money. He's like, hey, give me some money. They're so bootleg, they had a trans Pluto on the shirt. They really did. The Pluto had like fucking a bun for ears. It was crazy. But we have a good time. We have Anya was talking about smoking weed. I've been trying to cut back on smoking weed. I've been trying to cut back hard. Instead, I've been burning incense nonstop. Yeah, for a fact. Just fucking light something up in the room. Now every time somebody walks into my place, they don't ask, have you been smoking weed? No, they ask, who here just started therapy? Is your shaman running late? Yeah. These are the jokes, folks. These are the jokes. Been burning so much incense, my smoke detector's become spiritual. Yeah. Doesn't beep anymore, just whispers, release your attachment to material possessions. Yeah. Not sure if I'm detoxing it or opening a portal. Yeah, but I have been, in all seriousness, I've been putting, believe it or not, I've been putting some pounds on. And I know because I'm slowly transitioning from these jeans to elastic waistband shorts. You know life is changing when buttons start feeling aggressive. Yeah. When shopping for a pair of pants recently, went from a 34 to a 36. Yeah. But mentally, I still identify as a snug 34. A medium Mexican. Let me say that one again. A medium Mexican. Shoot, man. Problem with the elastic waistband shorts, though, is they remove total accountability. These jeans, they keep you honest. You gain 5 pounds, the jeans are immediately like, amigo, ¿qué pasó? What happened this weekend? The elastic waistband shorts are your friend that says, get the fries. Add the chocolate shake. You have tacos after midnight, the shorts are like, you deserve happiness, Junior. Job well done. And elastic waistband shorts let you live a complete delusion. They're comfortable, man. I do wear them. I'm Mexican Latino, born and raised in San Diego, California. Grew up in Tijuana. Yep, San Diego. I grew up in Tijuana, Mexico, and I'd have to cross the border every single day. Yeah, and crossing the border every day, you become bilingual very quickly. Yeah, I learned Spanish, English, and Border Patrol small talk. Yeah, Border Patrol small talk is real. Point being that Mexicans make gaining weight very difficult to process emotionally because most people get concerned. Mexicans celebrate. Yeah, you gain 15 pounds at Thanksgiving. Your aunt acts like you got promoted. She's like, mijo, míralo por fin comiendo. I'm like, finally eating. I'm like, Tia, finally eating. This torso's starting to look like it's sponsored by tortillas. I love to eat. Buttons working overtime here. Food just hits different after 30 in your 20s. You can tacos, tortillas, burritos at 2 a.m. and wake up looking like a model. Now I have one burrito and I feel the Chernobyl effect coming on. Yeah, I got that one from Mark. My metabolism crossed the border and never came back. Yeah, got deported, guys. All right, guys, my name is Junior. Give it up for Anya.
Yo. Welcome back. Good timing. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh, you want to drop the key off? Thanks.
It's a family show.
I know, right? It's like I saw that. I've done that before. Wait, are you Steph?
Yeah.
Well, have some great news for you. You guys go ahead and clap it up for Steph Ginsburg.
Sorry, guys. Little unprepared here. 1 second.
I would have gave you a sec, my bad.
No, you're good. It's my fault. It's my fault. Yeah, there's a parasite, and I heard it causes rapid weight loss. So I've been eating a lot of unwashed fruits and vegetables this week. So it's working. Yeah, that was yeah. Yeah, I'm a little newer to the comedy scene. This is my 4th month. Thank you. I started doing comedy because I decided I want to try all the male-dominated fields. So before this, I tried doing the NFL. I'm doing comedy now, and I think next I might try being a member of Imagine Dragons. Anyone in here religious? Somewhat? Okay, I got you. I'm a believer. An atheism, bitch. Get fucked. Yeah, I am atheist, like you, by choice. But I'm Jewish by blood. And as a Jewish person, I've deduced that there are only 4 types of Jews: bankers, lawyers, stand-up comedians, and Jeffrey Epstein. But I'm actually the secret 5th type of Jew. I'm a gay Jew. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not fucking gay. Yeah, no, I'm not gay. I love gay people, though. Anyone gay? Here? No. All right. Well, I really do. I still mean that. I wasn't just saying that in case. No, yeah. Y'all know Nutella? Mm-hmm. Whatever happened to old Tella? We had a costume contest at my work last year for Halloween, so I decided to dress up as Gene Simmons from Kiss. So the morning of, I put on like my full face Kiss makeup, put on my Gene Simmons wig, and got on the bus. And about halfway to work, we got an email that someone at our work died, so the costume contest was canceled. And they turned it into a memorial lunch instead. And, you know, I had all that makeup on. Like, I probably should have skipped it, but, like, free lunch. Yeah. We have a fridge at my work, and if you leave anything in there unlabeled, they throw it out. So I've just been leaving my trash in there. After that joke, I was going to tell the parasite joke, but I already did at the beginning, so I'll just move on. I'm single, like many comics. Even the girl comics are single. Yeah, but I did recently match with my cousin on Hinge. Yeah, in my defense, I didn't know we were cousins. We've never met before, but like I figured it out because I followed him on Instagram, and all of our mutual followers were. Are you okay?
Never.
No, me neither. All of our mutual followers were all my other cousins. Luckily, we only fucked once. So we're good. Yeah, I hooked up with another guy a little while ago. We met super organically. We met at a Shane Gillis lookalike contest that I threw. I was not participating. But yeah, he was my celebrity crush for a little bit, so I figured I'll just like round him up. And and it worked. 5 people showed up in the entire county of Los Angeles. But the guy who won, like, literally just like looked just like him. So I sucked his dick or whatever. That's 100% true. Everything I've said so far is 100% true, by the way. Yeah. Speaking of lookalikes, I was told the other day that my celebrity lookalike is Rosie O'Donnell. So, like, what do you guys think? Should I kill myself tonight? Yeah, and then this week someone told me that I was looking really non-binary. So the confidence is way up right now. Yeah, I'm not non-binary, but I am trans. Transplant. Moved here from New York like a year ago. Yeah, I also love trans people too, by the way. Just want to make sure you guys know that. I was recently diagnosed with democratic socialism. I thought I was liberal, and then I found out there's like another level you can unlock. So that's where we're at. Yeah. The world is pretty fucked up. And I know this because I heard someone say the other day that Iran won, and I genuinely had no idea if they were talking about like FIFA or like the war. So I Googled it. I was like, did Iran win? Google just said no. Very, very unfortunate. Yeah. In other world news, I don't know if you guys have heard this, but Turkey, they want us to call them Turkey A now. Did you guys know that? Yeah, no, yeah, that's their new name is Turkey A. So I Googled it. I was like, why is Turkey changing their name? Apparently they no longer wanted to be associated with the Thanksgiving bird. I'm like, okay, I'm happy to call them their new name. I just feel like that's not really a bad thing to be associated with. Like, at least they're not the Virgin Islands. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to get through my whole set without looking, but I did forget my last 2, so let's see what I got here. Oh yeah, they're unrelated, that's why I forgot them. Alright, complete new note, but these are new, so they might not be as good, but I was on Venmo the other day, and I saw that my dad paid my brother for something, and he called it loan. And like, I knew we were Jewish. I didn't know we were fucking Orthodox. Oh, I forgot part of the trans joke. Okay, I'm gonna go back and then go back to the end. Yeah, I'm not trans, but I am jealous that trans people get to pick a new name because I really want to be named Barack. All right, I have one more. I was on Facebook the other day, and I got a friend request from my grandpa, which I thought was like kind of weird because he died 5 years ago. So I accepted it, of course, and he immediately liked my last 5 pictures, which was weirder because like I didn't know he wanted to fuck me. Been there, done that. No, I'm just kidding. All right, thank you guys. I'm Steph.Gensberg.
Wow, great work, good stuff. That was fun. That was so much fun. That was so great. That was my first time seeing you perform. That was so much fun. What was your Instagram again? Sorry, I don't know. I caught that.
Oh, Steph.Gensberg.
Steph.Gensberg for you guys at home that are looking to find her. That's it. Before I bring up the next person, I just want to say, if that's the turkey thing, I don't think they should do that, because now it just sounds like we're excited about the turkey. Like turkey, yay! Like I think turkey. Everyone some people don't like turkey. Like turkey, mixed bag, but turkey, yay! Like you're giving an emotion, you're giving a vibe. I think they need to go back to the drawing board, because now you just sound excited about it. Okay, all good. Speaking of excited, I'm very excited to bring this next femme fatale to the stage. You guys will clap it up. You've seen her here. Of course, we have Jazz Clarity.
Hey, y'all. Hey, chat. I see y'all up there. Oh, that's what's different. It's not as bright right here. I thought something looked different from up here. How y'all doing today? If you didn't hear me, you're on the timer. You made me lose all my train of thought about what I was going to talk about up here. I'm like, me? Oh, okay. That's what happens when you come up here. Sometimes you just lose your breath. I'm so happy that you're okay now, because I've been thinking, I feel like everybody else was thinking, is she okay? Do we need a mask or something? I ain't gonna hold you. I believe it. Man, I was like, oh, we was talking about parasites. It's something in this room. Chris Brown said it's something in the liquor. It's something in the LA School of Comedy right now. Oh, man. Yeah, y'all, we talked about a lot of stuff up here. We talked about a lot of old people and old people stuff. I appreciate old people. I have this thing for dating old men. And it's a slight thing, I can't really date them for real. It's in my way a little bit. Can't really date them for real because I got a dad. Nah, I do. And he in my life. I know I'm black, but yeah, shout out to my daddy. He there. So I can't really date them because what do I look like bringing home a man that I gotta go, Daddy, this is Mr. Sir. And he'd be like, I'm not calling that nigga sir. It's my daughter's boyfriend. But I'd love them. I have this affinity for older men because they always have the best pickup lines. They'd be like, my late wife, she used to be just your size. I got some dresses at the house I think you should try on. I was like, okay, Charles. But at first, when I first started hearing that, I was like, is he trying to, make me his granddaughter? That's not really cute. Do you think I'm old? Do I look like an old lady? I know I wear a granny chain, but do I look old? But as I thought about it a little bit more, I was like, you know what? I think he could see something in me. I think he knows I like cosplay. Yeah. I could be Gertie, Bernadette. That's my thing. I'm be like, hey, Charles, I'm gonna tickle your pickle tonight, baby. But the problem with bringing home an old man like Charles is that I also have a grandmother. Shout out to her, too. And I can't see myself bringing home a man that she goes to play pinochle with, right? And I run the risk of every time I bring home an older man, she goes, sit down, baby. I go, okay. All right, grandmother, what happened? I got to talk to you about your boyfriend, Mr. Charles. And I always be like, did he die? Grandmother, what happened? Oh, my God. She'd be like, no. I think that man a little too old for you. So grandmother gonna take him off your hands. I'm like, dang! You always taking my man. What is wrong with you? So I gotta start dating men my age, I guess. I'm in that stage where I'm an auntie now, so I could date uncles. Shoot, I could date aunties, whatever. Whatever floats my boat, you know. I like to flirt. That's my thing. What was I gonna say about the uncles and the aunties? That's like middle school age adulthood. I got I got requested to apply for a dating show recently. And I was like, I don't know if y'all seen me. Y'all don't usually hire, this size women to be on dating shows. But I appreciated the confidence that y'all had in putting me on a show because I was like, of course I'm gonna do numbers, duh. And so I was like looking at The Ultimatum. For those of you who don't know, The Ultimatum is a show where they are in a relationship and they come to this show and say, you got me messed up, you either gonna marry me or we gonna break up, basically. And so they swap people, they flirt with the next person's significant other, and they make a decision on whether or not they actually like this new person or if they like the person that they came here with, or if they don't like neither one of them people and they want to go home. And one of the episodes they were going to do yoga, and I was like, what kind of practicality is that? I want y'all to have a show where we see y'all go grocery shopping. I want to know what's in your basket. Tell me about who you are as a person, because I can't learn nothing from Downward Dog. But it's exposition. That's it. And we're going to have sex eventually, so why do I need to know that early? But take me to the weed shop. I need to know what kind of weed you smoking. What kind of grass do you enjoy? What kind of alcohol do you drink? What do you do when the alcohol gets to kicking in? That's the practicality of it all. Not eating. Take me to a cooking show. Feed me. Feed me. I need to know something about you that's not, I don't know, sitting by the pool. I'm allergic to chlorine. I can't sit by the pool no way. I don't care. But tell me something good. And as I think through, being on this dating show, I really hope that they come back around and pick me, because I'm finna be acting a fool. I'll be asking all the questions. I'll be acting a plum nut. Especially because one of the last dates I went on, again, I tried to date my own age. And the last date that I went on, we went to just go eat some pizza, something light, some slight. And I prayed over my food, good banter before we started eating. God is good, God is great, thank you for this food. I know we are all kind of religions in here. But I opened my eyes, and he says, you ready? Ready for what? I just prayed. What are we talking about? And this man proceeds to snatch his teeth out his mouth. And then he proceeds to gum down this pizza, and I'm sitting here looking at him like, I thought I got away from Charles. I thought. I'm like, what happened to your teeth? He tells me about how it's a defect and all the things, and it was just going to take too much time. I said, 34, big dog? You didn't have no time in between now and 34? But I guess that's a privilege. I had time, I had braces, eczema, asthma, allergies. I had it all. So I had time. I don't know why he didn't have time. But, this is what happens when you date men who are your age. You should really just stick to Charles, because I could be a sugar baby all my life. I love this mini chuckle. Oh, my gosh. And then, and being a millennial, everybody is gay. Everybody, even if they're not practicing. Everybody gay. You ain't got to practice it. It's, they used to do them love taps on your balls and on your booty and all the things. Everybody a little gay. I'm going to end here. Wait a minute. I'm not going to end there now. I'm going to end with, this is some just light jokes. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for this next show. I got a show next week, Sunday, at the Gardena Civic Center. I am producing this show. Thank you. And I will have some fanatic comedians. I wish Anya was going to be in town, but how that goes. But I will be at the Gardena Civic Center putting on this amazing production. My birthday is next Friday, so shout out to the Leos in the room. And you might see me twerk, so come out and see something. I go by the name Jazz Clarity. That's JASCLARITY. Somebody told me I should do jazz hands so y'all can remember my name is Jazz, but actually, just know my name is Jazz and find me on Instagram. Bring it back to the stage, IA.
Yeah, contrary to popular belief, I was not clapping or making noise about you being done with your set. I was just starting the applause for when you got off the stage. You feel me? Like getting the crowd warmed up. It's like a crescendo. Y'all know, y'all did music. All right, y'all. Going to our next comedian. We only got a few more comedians left. Y'all go ahead and give me some energy, give me some noise for our comedian, Sek.
Thank you.
Okay, fresh cut.
What's up, LA? You love LA?
Yeah, totally.
I don't feel it. Do you love LA? Yes! Fuck yeah, man. I love this motherfucker too, man. Yeah. See a smile? That's LA smile. They gave me that shit. I'm proud of that shit. Yeah, man. But you know, I've been going through some shit, man. Yeah. LA ain't got nothing to do with it. Maybe it does. Yeah, maybe it does. I've been consulted with like AI. They got Gemini or whatever, but my relationships and shit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
They're like therapists and shit, ain't they?
No.
They're like Google?
Barely.
Oh man. I've been consulting with them, you know what I mean? And
no.
you know, like when you're on your GPS and it's talking back to you, sometimes the stupid shit that they talk, sometimes you feel like just hollering at it or whatever. So that's what I've been feeling like with AI and shit like that. But actually, AI has been feeling like that with me, cause I've been telling them that I've been like in love with like this woman or whatever, you know, and I've been telling them all the information about it, you know, and he's been giving it back to me. And then finally, I told him the honest truth, you know, and he had an attitude with me. I told him that the person I was pursuing was like one of those OnlyFans and shit network, and also she was like a lesbian stud. And he's like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's AI talking back to me like that. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be consulting with you. You know? What the fuck? AI is cussing now and shit like that? I don't know, man. I don't know, you know. But, so my name is Sek Life, man. Like, you know, like Second Life. You know, and I want to ask you guys, like, what if you was granted a second life? Like, can you imagine, like, if all the things you know right now, you was born again with that, you know what I'm saying, knowing all that, or somebody be like, okay, you can have $10 million, or you could have that. What would you guys choose? The $10 million or that?
Go back in time.
For real? With the knowledge you got right now, right?
Yeah, $10 million. 100%.
You think? Like having lunch with, he said, fuck it. Fuck. He said, fuck having lunch with Jay. He said, fuck having lunch with Jay-Z, nigga, give me the money. You want the money, huh?
Not going through high school again, bro.
You not?
I'll be born with more.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I think about certain people coming back, you know, in a, like, with the stuff that they know before or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And coming into this life, whatever. And I think about people like, can you imagine if Samson, remember Samson from the Bible, right? You had Delilah, and she betrayed him. And then his wife betrayed him because she didn't believe that, you know what I'm saying? He could have stopped the enemies or whatever. So he coming back, he's mad as a motherfucker. Can you imagine? I think Samson would be a fucking pimp. Yeah, he'd be a gorilla pimp, slapping bitches every fucking way you go. Because think about it, man. He was betrayed by the 2 women, man, like for real. And he was betrayed real bad for that shit. So yeah, Samson would come back as a fucking gorilla pimp, yeah? Yeah, I think he would. You know what I'm saying? What would you come back as?
Samson.
Oh, you come back as Samson?
Listen,
Who would you come back as? Nobody? Come back as yourself, right? Yeah, why not? Come back as yourself. That's like the number one thing about it, because nobody can replace us. We all got different fingerprints, man.
Pick up where you left off.
Yeah, exactly. And where I left off was in Vegas, man. Yeah, you know, I like to test. You know what I'm saying? I like to test women because women test us all the time, right? You know. So I was in Vegas and shit like that, and I was it was after the pandemic, and I had just got some money, or whatever, and I was at the I was out there, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna spend some money, I'm gonna give me one of them street girls out here, you know, and yo, we're gonna have a good conversation, you know what I mean? Yeah, and so I had this one chick, and I saw her. She looked like Eve, by the way. She looked real fucking good, you know what I mean? And I brought her over there to and we about to get a room. And then I wanted to test her because somebody got shot right there in the stratosphere. So I wanted to make sure everything was good. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a paranoid. I'm a scaredy motherfucker. I'm not scared of her. I get the fuck up out of there anyway. So yeah, so I brought her in there, and then I was like, okay, let me test her attitude, see where she at. So I went to the dude and I said, look, man, I'd like to purchase a ticket. I mean, purchase a room. And he said, yeah. I said, yeah. He said, what you got? I said, I got EBT card. He's like, the fucking EBT card. I said, yeah, bro, I'm just trying to pay for a room. And so she started having an attitude and shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck is you having an attitude for, girl? You know what I'm saying? She's like, you're embarrassing me. I said, bitch, you's a hoe. What the fuck are you talking about embarrassing you? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I left there. You know what I'm saying? She left me, actually. You know? And I went to the slots, and I saw this other chick, and she didn't have all that drama. And me and her went to the room and had a really good conversation. You know? Yeah, real shit. Yeah. Anyway, my name is Sec Life. Hope you guys have a great evening. I had a great evening. All right? Thank you.
All right, keeping the energy going, keeping the vibes up as we push through the evening. Shout out to you for coming back right now, Natalia, because you're about to come up very soon. Actually, like right now. So it's always, I feel bad because it's always whenever people are coming right back. Do you have anything you need to grab? All right, cool. Y'all want to make some noise for Natalia!
Hi guys, hi. My name is Natalia, and I'm very new to this. This is my 4th time, so I should have been more prepared today too, but I did not. I worked all day, and I went to the court. That was exciting. Just had to schedule my trial date for the traffic ticket. It was my first time ever. I ran the red light. And it was one of those fucked up ones when it's like one after another, and they just, happened at the same time. So I did run the first yellow, and then that was the red. The worst part of that, not that it's like almost $500, but the fucking picture. That was literally, it's like, I don't know, I should just maybe make it like my profile picture, like dating apps. It's, because I was kind of looking at the light, so that's exactly how it looks. It's so bad. But anyway, well, we'll see. I don't know. I need to ask some advice if I should wear something slutty or actually more button up. I don't know. I'm not so sure. Maybe I'll check the judge, whoever. But yeah, whoever's gonna make that decision. I assume. I'm just not used to anything being fair. I'm from Russia, so we don't choose our parents. We don't choose our president. It's just how it goes. Yeah. So, yeah, and I'm not a fan of Putin, contrary to everyone's opinion for some reason. Quite a lot of people come to me and it's like, oh my God, you're from Russia, Putin's man. I'm like, well, I'm here, bitch. So, you know, like, if he was the man, I would be there. You know, but so yeah, usually like those people, I try to sit as far as I can from them if it's like some kind of gathering, because I also don't want to ask who they voted for because I kind of know. It's like different 5 letters, but kind of the same. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Trump either, so I don't know if it's like my fault, guys. It's like wherever I end up, you know, living, that will get the douchebag for president. I don't know. So I hope not. But yeah, also as a Russian person, I'm not a fan of him because he never like thanked us for the first, you know, time in the office, because apparently it was our doing. Yeah, I know. So whatever. But there's quite a lot of Russians here who do like him. And I think that's those people who have like the, you know, the traumatic, whatever, like trauma bond shit that, you know, when you like escape your toxic ex, but, you know, and then the next guy you kind of end up with, he's like, yeah, exactly the same type of an asshole, but, and, you know, like, ooh, it's nice. Anyway, so in the year 1999, 9 Inch Nails released their first album ever, Pretty Hate Machine. And the same year, miles away, in Siberia, Russia, another type of Pretty Hate Machine gave birth to me. Yeah, that's my mother, and I want to talk to her about her a little bit, because she's quite an interesting woman. She's a textbook example of a narcissist. And a lot of people are waiting for the release of the DSM-6, the Diagnostics and Statistics of Mental Disorders. For various reasons, people want that book out. I don't know. I'm waiting for it because I'm really, you know, expecting my mother's picture and under the narcissistic personality disorder. And it would just make, you know, dating so much easier. I can just show it, be like, my mom. That's it. Yeah, she's quite a character. My sister told me a story that I never heard before, like very recently, that when my sister was like 7, she's an older sister, like my mom started being like, well, it's time for you to do some chores and cleaning and shit. And my sister was like, I don't want to, like, I'm 7, fuck this. She's like, well, okay. So my mother apparently went to the closet and came back with a hatchet. Oof. And she was like, well, if you don't use your hands, I might as well just chop them off. And my sister's a clean freak, so now it kind of makes sense. I might use that tactic if I'm ever like in a relationship where there's like the lack of intimacy at some point. I'll be like, okay, well, there's a hatchet. You're not using it, buddy. Like, come on, we might just chop it off, you know? Give our dog a nice, yummy treat, you know? So, yeah, my mother, I brought her over here to visit, and that was rough. And she's much older. She's like 71 now. She was 65 when she came over, and that was her first trip abroad like ever. And I used to live in Hollywood, and we went to like the Hollywood Boulevard, and the first black person she saw, she was like, oh my God, take a picture of me with that guy in the background. And I was like, oh my God. And she also did use the N-word just like because it's the same word in Russian, and it's like in Russian it's not offensive because there's no black people there. That was the first one she's ever seen. So yeah, and then they were like everywhere. She was like going crazy, and that was traumatic for sure. And I think she has what I call like a positive racism kinda. It's like she celebrates the differences. She's like excited, but she's still too much of a moron to like, you know, not talk about it and like just shut the fuck up. So yeah, she was like so excited, and she was like, I want to bite them. They look so yummy, like their skin. I was like, yeah, that was. And then she was like, oh my God, they're also all different shades too. This one is like milk chocolate. That one's like 80% cacao. Oh my God. I'm like, mother. Anyway, so it was rough. I'm surprised we never got beaten up, but well, she has golden teeth. Like it's like kind of. It's not like actual grill, but you know. So I think maybe that kind of helped. That she was like smiling at them, be like, ooh, gangsta. Like, come on. I don't know. So who fucking knows? But yeah. So growing up with that kind of mother really kind of, you know, took a kind of a hit on me, and that's why that's why I'm doing this. That's why, a lot of like my bad and good decisions in life were influenced by that. And well, I think this is it for me. Thank you guys. And my name is Natalia, last name Bair. On Instagram, natalia.bair, B-A-I-R. Like Blair, but no L. Oh, and by the way, the thing with the Cybertruck in my gym, the handicap spot is always taken by a Cybertruck. I think that checks out.
That cements the whole thing. Awesome. Thanks.
Yep. We pushing through the evening. And yeah, I feel you. Yeah, Tesla only parking feels racist. Not explaining. Y'all go ahead and clap it up and make some noise for Steve. Keep the claps going. He's setting up his camera. Keep the claps going. He's setting up his camera. Oh my gosh. Keep the claps going. We're setting up his camera. Okay, clap it for Steve. Wow, first time ever clap it for Steve. Wow.
Okay. You know, when I first moved to Hollywood, I was broke, and I needed money, and I called my dad, and he said, son, I can't send you any more money. You've got to grow up. You've got to get a job. You're not Peter Pan. So I went out and I got a job dressing up like Peter Pan. That's right, I showed him. You done?
Yeah.
Great. And then my mom called me recently, right? And she said, it's so sad the school is closing down where you graduated from, and there's an article in the newspaper about it. And I said, oh, great, I'll look it up right here on my cell phone. And she said, no, I'll send you the article. I said, no, I'll look it up on the cell phone. She said, no, I'll send it to you. And so 2 weeks later in the mail, I get a whole package. It's the entire newspaper from the day. So my mom, not only does she not understand how the internet works, she doesn't understand how scissors work. Right? And you know, I've been unemployed and I'm looking for a job and I'm thinking about going back to my old job driving. I used to drive a taxi. Now it's Uber, I guess. And I was thinking, you know, it's kind of curious though, because when I was doing that, I was in my 20s and now I'm in my 50s, right? And in your 20s, everything is fun, right? If you're in your 20s, if you're driving a taxi or driving Uber, it's fun. But if you're in your 50s and you're driving an Uber or driving taxi, it's a little pathetic, right? I mean, it's a little sad. And then I was thinking about if you're in your 20s and you're just on the porch drinking a beer, well, that's pretty fun. But if you're in your 50s and you're on your porch drinking a beer, that's kind of pathetic. And also, if you're in your 20s and you're trying to date, well, that's fun, right? But if you're in your 50s and you're trying to date, well, that's expensive. Yeah, and I am trying to date. I'm trying to date, I guess in quotes. And, you know, I like dark, mysterious, artistic women who own their art gallery or maybe have an architectural firm. And I look like an aging regional news anchorman. Doesn't look good on Instagram next to that woman. And Taylor Swift, she recently had her Eras tour. And Eras is a thing women her age say and describe themselves. She says she's going into her hot chick era. And I'm turning 58, so I'm going into my sexually disgusting era. And also along the lines of Taylor Swift, I saw that she described herself as that she said she was a nerd. I'm such a nerd, she says. And I thought about it. She had a wedding that cost $15 million and had 1,000 guests and was married to the prom queen. So in 80s movies terms, wait, I messed that one up. She's getting married to a football star, right? That's the joke. Yeah. So in 80s movies terms, she's the prom queen, totally. Right? You know, she's the kind of woman. I heard a tall comedian say that when she goes to a party and she sees a short guy, she treats them like dogs. She just pats them on their head and shoos them away. So that's why I guess I feel that way about Taylor. And you know, haters are gonna hate. See, he knows that song. You know, and I did meet a Ukrainian woman, and she was beautiful, and she was tall, and we met, and we went out and had a nice evening walking down an avenue where there were businesses. We crashed a rooftop party, and she came home with me. She was homeless. No, I'm serious. She was actually, I met her through a friend. She was staying on his sofa 4 nights a week, and on the weekends, when his girlfriend came, she had to go for somewhere else. So I let her stay over. Nothing happened. I did play my songs for her, and they were good songs. I have a lot of songs one of my friends describes as stupid. One of the songs is called Tinnitus. That's about my hearing loss. There's another song called Eating Disorder. That was about a girlfriend who barfed in my bed in college. Another song is called I Shouldn't Have Sung My Song to That Girl, which is a song about a girl that didn't like my songs. And so she liked my music, and she said, I love your music. I said, what are you doing tomorrow night? And I said, well, tomorrow night I'm going to comedy. I'm going to do stand-up. And she said, oh, in her Ukrainian accent, I hate comedy. I just can't stand comics. And, you know, she didn't look half as disgusted as she looked as when I told her I was Jewish. So the moral of the story is that I'm still willing to sleep with somebody who hates my culture, my religion, and my background. But if you can't support my art, I'm fucking out of there. Yeah. And then I told this joke, and a woman in a mask, she looked like she just came from an Antifa rally, walks up to me after this performance, and she says, you know, you really should go to this singles event. I guess she took my jokes as a cry for help. Mm-hmm. And I said, what is it called? She said, it's Young Jewish Professionals. Really? Because, you know, I said, I'm not sure about that because I'm neither young nor professional. So I shelled out the $75. I'm unemployed, by the way. But I thought I would take a chance because I'm kind of introverted. I'm shy. I don't like to go out of my way to meet women. And I went. You know, it was a white party. It sounded racist, but that didn't stop me from going. Everybody looked like they were working in a mental ward. I sat there. I was kind of shy at first. I went there early. I sat at a table with a couple of other single guys, and we met and chatted and exchanged numbers. And then I had enough nerve. I saw a woman that I liked, and I walked across this singles event, and I introduced myself. And she was a lawyer at a Jewish singles event. Imagine that. Nothing stereotypical there. And I didn't bother getting her number because I just feel intimidated. It's not a joke. It's just what happened. Okay, so bearing that in mind, I made a joke that I thought could have been construed as homophobic. So I went and I consulted a friend who might know about these things, and he said, well, you know, if you're homophobic, or, you know, you might be secretly gay. And I said, really? I said, and I thought about it, and I said, well, if I were racist, would that make me secretly black? And, you know, if I wasn't Jewish, but I hated Jews, would that make me secretly Jewish? And if I was racist and anti-Semitic, would that make me secretly Drake? And then so I quit porn for 1 week. It felt good for a week, but after that, and I had to quit. I was just driving me crazy because there's a thing like porn is just too weird. There's too many weird types of porn. There's one type of porn that really just started freaking me out because I guess they just kept trying to get me to watch it because they kept having ads for this porn, stepmom porn. I was like, what the hell is this? Because in the way my mind works is, well, I have to get into the fantasy. So that means, first of all, I have to imagine that my parents have gotten divorced. And now, in my fantasy, I blame myself for my parents' divorce. Because I think I've caused it, because I heard them screaming all the time. And now, I go over to my dad's house and he's already married. And I'm 58 and I have an 82-year-old stepmom. And I'm attracted to her. And so now I'm gonna go to my stepmom's house where my dad's not there, and we somehow sleep together, and then my dad comes in and catches us, and now I feel guilty for 2 divorces. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do a show tomorrow night at a cafe on Lincoln Boulevard. It's one-seater. It's the Laughinated production show. And it's at 8 p.m., 7:30. If anybody wants to, just loves local comedy, you should get there. And you can find me on Instagram at Yeah Right. That's UHUHYEAHRIGHT. Thank you.
Yo. Good energy, good vibes. We're gonna keep it going. Clap it up, make some noise for Iman McGray.
We got all the. Is this thing's gone? Yeah. Okay. Got all the makings of a fine podcast here. With purple light. Yeah. I came out here from Boston. Yeah, I was trying to make it in entertainment somehow. So I'm trying my hand at comedy, but I'm not really adjusted to this. I'm really more into Shakespearean tragedy. I'm not a comedian. I'm a tragedian. About Teslas, I just learned that maybe I don't know if anybody knows this, but is it true you can program it to give fart sound effects when you toot the horn or turn on the turn signals? You know that they can do that, yeah. Okay, I've got a theory that the same people who designed this thing also worked for Disney. Appeals mostly to kids. Turns out to be a very over-expensive, bad idea that just doesn't work right. It's perfect for Disneyland. When I was, I think the more tragic my story is, the more you'll laugh. I was a bicycle courier in Boston, even during the nor'easters. Wind chill factor, and there I am carrying this satchel on a bicycle in those narrow streets that were originally cow paths and avoiding the black ice, and not to mention the crazy drivers. But it was a real adventure. Then I had to be extra careful because I'm carrying this bag with packages over to those laboratories where all the weapons are made, the bioweapons, and the package says fragile. Yeah, you definitely got to watch out for that black ice when you're a bicycle courier. So I came out here in search of, lots of things. I learned that California has like the most religious groups and congregations ever founded in the U.S. I don't know how many of them there are, but I know I've been kicked out of most of them. I always ask the questions that the religious people don't like. Where was the greenhouse on the Ark? I mean, seriously. There's a Church of the Jedi now. You know that? I got kicked out of that too. Why do they swing those lightsabers like they're 50-pound claymores? It's a lightsaber. It should be weightless. If it were real, it'd be like conducting an orchestra. And then I really get mad saying that if the Jedi were in Vietnam, they'd be as good as dead. Step on a landmine, it's all over for them. Yeah, get this. I just came out here. Backpack over my shoulder, and where did I end up? Compton. I kid you not. Yeah, here it is. White guy who gets sunburn after 10 seconds in the summer sun, waving to the residents saying, "Howdy doody." And they think, damn, they're doing a live action Simpsons. Hey, did you get this? Live action Ned Flanders. It's true though. It's hard finding work. I've done so many different jobs. I drove a tour bus, still do that on times. I like to give historic tours because I did tours in Boston, like to do the history, Paul Revere's famous ride, and the history of cinema here. But people aren't really interested in too much of the history. And then sometimes I really raise heads when I say, okay, over there is the tree where Martin Lawrence puked. And there is the embankment where Lindsay Lohan crashed her car in her first DUI incident. There's that. People would be getting off to look for the hubcap that came off. And the hubcaps kept coming off over and over again. You'd think she was driving an 18-wheeler. Oh, yes, it was. And getting into religion again, I'm more into deism than atheism. It's just a way of saying that some mind is out there that rules all of space and all of creation, and then looks down on us and says, you've got a ways to go, people. Got a ways to go. But I also have done work in security. I was a security guard in a jewelry store. That is where I've seen people looking around, most in Beverly Hills. And I kid you not, I was guarding over a wristwatch worth $1.5 million. They got diamonds that are smaller than a grain of rice. Somehow that makes it tell time. I swear, if I'm going to be paying $1 million if something goes on my wrist, better make me a superhero that can travel back in time. And the outfits that people wear, they're in Beverly Hills. Well, let me tell you something else. I've also done security in Skid Row at the apartment complexes and the medical clinics. You'd never know from the style of dress. They're kind of dressing the same now, except that the ripped jeans in Beverly Hills cost who knows how much, where the ripped jeans in Skid Row, they're the real deal, not manufactured. Now, I've also noticed this rich people problems in Beverly Hills. You see one of those fancy sports cars? I guarantee you, the driver is not smiling. Tell you. I guess they're just not used to having to share the roads with this lay people, or people who don't come from divine blood, and don't pay their bills in gold bullion. I don't know what it is, but they've always, maybe they're just under a contract not to smile. It's just nuts. Yes, I learned a lot of things about how to make it in Hollywood, but it's not how you dress, it's really how you feel. I'm at that age, where I'm not worried about the shoes I wear. Hey, I brag about the kind of socks I wear. The compression socks. Keep the blood going. Right way. Yeah, I'm that age. And I'm at the age where you're not going out to the club because the music is just too new. And the dance moves are, well, the dance moves we know are today's joke material for the next comedian who comes after me. So I think before they come after me again, I bid you adieu. My name is Eamonn. People think it's Emon. It's actually Amon. Superstardom. It's what I'm aiming for. Amon the Zealot is my Instagram handle. And I'm also on YouTube. I do editing too, just like you. Need work? I'm your man. So thank you so much. Let's call it a night.
All right, and headlining for this evening, our final comedian. We're gonna still give you a lot of energy, still gonna make some noise as he comes to the stage. You guys go ahead and make some noise for Leo Kano.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's all right. We're on a Friday, hanging out. Anyone here work customer service? Yeah. No? All right, just me. Okay, I was working. The customer service sucks. I don't know if you guys know. Just give you an example. I worked at Wiener Schnitzel. Wiener Schnitzel is like, even my friends in high school that worked in McDonald's and Burger King, they look down at me. They're like, they would tell me, dude, like, you work at Wiener Schnitzel? And then he had like the best comeback too. He was like, Wiener Schnitzel looks like a house that's half finished. How the fuck do you even have a comeback for that? Oh, fuck you, McDonald's, who makes probably 10 cents more to Wiener Schnitzel. It was alright though. I mean, it was cool. Dude, it was like, it was weird though, because like, it's like 6 guys and like 500 square feet of like a hut. Have you guys ever been to Wiener Schnitzel, or am I like, talking crazy up here? No? Okay, I was like, make sure. I was like, oh shit, it's so bad that no one here knows what it is. I was like, damn, I was a loser in high school. My prom date was right now. No. No, I'm just messing around, man. No, that shit sucked though. But no, you know, so I worked in food a lot, and so I wanted to do something different after my high school years, and I always looked up to my sister. She went into the military, she went to the Air Force, right? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow in her footsteps, so I'm gonna do something really cool. She was like a military police officer, you know, doing cool things going around overseas. And then I went to the recruiter, and I was like, you know, recruiter, I want to join the Air Force, and I'm going to get out of LA in like a couple weeks because I'm graduating high school. I listened to the dumbest advice ever you could do. She told me I could join the military in 2 weeks. All I have to do is go in open general. Now, I don't know if you guys know what open general means. Open general just means you're just like trusting the government to give you whatever job they want. Yeah, that's like trusting a used car salesman to pick your car. That was like the dumbest advice. That's like trying to marry a stripper. That's how dumb I was. You know. But then yeah, so I just signed up. I went open general. I didn't really. I didn't know what was gonna happen. And then like the recruiter told me, she's like, when you go to boot camp, all you gotta do is you know, tell them what you want to do in the military. I'm gonna go tell them what I want to do in the military after I get in. So I told them, like, obviously from my background, I was like, I don't want to work in food. I don't want to work in food. Can I fly on planes? Because I watched way too much Top Gun. And, you know, I was like, I'm in the Air Force. I could fly a plane. They're like, no, we're gonna put you as a restaurant specialist. You know, and I literally had to tell the guy who was signing my job. I was like, wait, are you putting me in fucking food? I literally like was blowing up in like in a very angry rate in boot camp. They're like, no, you're not working in food. You're just handling the supplies for lunch and dinner for the military members. I was like, damn, the food, man. And it's weird because I wanted to go overseas. My sister got stationed in Korea. I got stationed in sunny Florida cooking omelets. You know what it's like, you know, being in the military when you put on camos, you're putting on like a camo blouse, you put on your boots, you know, you're all like getting ready for work, then you're going to kill someone, and then I put on an apron and make sandwiches at the deli bar. Look it up. It's called Food Service Representative, code 3MOX1. It's like and I was like, dude, I'm in food again, right? But I can't knock it, dude. I don't hate my recruiter at all. I don't hate my recruiter. Where's the camera at? She got game. She got me in there, right? I listened to it, but you know, I was kind of jealous of my sister because she got to be, you know, in Korea. Then I think about it. I was like, man, she's like probably over there. Like, she was always telling me like these stories, like military is so awesome. Everyone's friendly over here. All the guys are friendly. I'm like, dude, I think the military experience is much different for a guy than a girl. You know, girls will say it's amazing. I'm like, dude, I think, ladies, if you guys ever feel like a 5 in LA, you're a 10 in the military. I'll tell you that. I tell you that. That's a promotional video right there, dude. If you ever feel all shitty, if you want to like join in, you got like, I lived it, dude. If you try to have a crush on a girl on base, good fucking luck. You can have like 3 boyfriends, 3 side pieces, and 1 lesbian girlfriend if you want. It wasn't all bad though, man. I liked it. It was cool, you know. Even though I served my country, but I also served my country bacon and eggs too. But I liked that. I got stationed in Florida. Florida was cool. I had sex with my first black girl in Florida. Yeah, first time. It was kind of weird, right? Cause I got to go when I was living in Japan for a little bit. My first duty station, I had like black roommates, and then whenever they had sex with an Asian chick, they could not wait to brag about it. They'd be like, cause I'm Asian too, they feel like I'm related to her. Like they just had sex with my sister. They'll be like, "Yo, bro, I just destroyed that Hello Kitty pussy," right? And then like, so when I had sex with the black chick, I thought I was gonna be all bragging about it and everything. It was cool. I liked it. And I asked her after sex, where I was like, "Hey, so you know," I was like, "So how was it, Tisha?" She was like, "It was cool." The most neutral answer. It's not insult. I'm not knocking on her. I'm not saying she did anything wrong. She'd say it was cool, right? So I don't know you ladies know this, but guys are trying to play it all tough. But when you say certain words, it can kind of fuck over our head a little bit after sex. And I'm not thinking to myself like, she was cool. I was like, is she comparing my dick to black dick? I was like, what was it? Is it like because like it's some other guy she's with has like a black snake? I have like a gummy worm. What is it? Like I don't know what's going on here, man. And then my insecurities. It's my own fault. My own insecurities came to fruition when we got into an argument one time. We're gonna go watch Iron Man 2, and then like she was being like very bratty, and I was like, why you have to be so bitchy today? And she was like, shut up, shrimp dick. And dude, it was right before we went to go watch the movie. I could not fucking think about Iron Man the whole movie. The whole movie, I was like, I don't have a shrimp dick. Nah, man, that was cool. That was just me being weird. But I liked Florida, man. Florida was cool. I thought fights in LA are weird, but they go to a Waffle House in Florida. I've never seen a lady like give another lady a black eye with syrup. I've seen the most weird fights in Florida. I was like, I'm an LA native. LA got nothing on Florida, especially the Panhandle. But no, Florida was cool. I got out of the military, came back to LA. I did one of the weirdest things when you get out of the military, right? The first thing I did, you do as an LA native, is go to a rave. So I don't know if you guys ever been to like an EDM concert. Non-ravers here? Okay, cool. Well, raving is just a bunch of music, kind of like Coachella, but girls are wearing more panties, if you will. Now, I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but if you're ever trying to hook up with a chick, especially if you're a guy who's been on a dry spell for a couple months, you get a little antsy, right? And then me and this one girl were making out the whole time, right? So we're just bumping and grinding, whatever. Event ends, and her friend just rips her away from me before I can even get contact information. So I'm like walking to my car with like a half boner, right? So I'm just at the store because I feel very embarrassed about this. I'm not proud of it, but I was not good to drive, so I went to the privacy of my own car, and I got caught masturbating in my car by the security guard. It was like the most embarrassing thing in my life. It wasn't even really that cool because I was like in the back seat, like when the passenger side window like this, and like my pants are down, and then all I saw was like a flashlight hitting my leg, and then the flashlight went up and moved the swirl to my penis, and I was like, I never knew my penis could be on Broadway. And it was because of a security guard on the other side of the window peeking inside the car, seeing who's in there. And then I'm just there full dick. I'm like so embarrassed, and then like I see her, and I pull my pants, and I'm like really embarrassed about it. I'm like, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm just not good to drive. And she said the weirdest thing to me. She was like, don't worry, I didn't see much. I was like, I didn't know these bitches we're stand-up comedians too. Anyways, I'll leave you at that. My name is Leo Kano. Hope you guys have a good night. Instagram, Leo Kano.
Wow. I didn't even say anything, gang. And thus we complete this wonderful evening. Thank you guys so much for tuning into LA School of Comedy. For those at home, if people telling you you're funny, you probably are. Go ahead and pull up to the LA School of Comedy. I know I was in the mic for that one. Thank you guys so much for coming out to Funky Fridays. Shout out to all y'all that came out, all the comedians that came out. Shout out if you want to follow them. They're all the Instagrams are shouted out. Your stuff. Shout out to LA School of Comedy. Follow us. Shout out to Sunda. Shout out to you at home. RIP. So we out of here. Clap it up. Yeah, we out of here.